Morning guys, out in Glasgow City Centre, just new gym opening up, just doing it North Frederick Street, and they've got a lot of glass along one of the sides and they're looking to get it frosted. So there's a wee studio at the far end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 windows and a door getting fully frosted, full height. As I say, it's a wee studio, so I'm just looking to completely obscure that for when they're doing any sessions in there. And then along the main bank of the gym, they're looking to get a half height frost just up to cover like a couple of wee kind of desks and stuff, and then the actual equipment they'll be using, half height frost to cover that, and then leaving the rest of the glass exposed so people can actually sit in the gym and see what's happening in there. So I'll show you what it is we're doing just now. This is the studio windows we're doing. As I said, you've got the 4 windows there with the door at the side, get full frost, and then we'll come back on the black section, put a couple of wee graphics on for them, but this will be the full height frost, and then along the way here you've got the half height frost going on all these ones here. It goes all the way to the far end there, and then around the corners a couple on the door as well. So they're getting the half height frost, probably up to give or take about here. Like I said, just to cover the desk at the far end and the bulk of the actual equipment, but still allow visibility into the gym so that people can see what's happening there. And that's all done now guys. As you see, this is the studio that's got the full frost on it. On the wee door as well at the side, just for total privacy in there. And then we're going to come back out and there's a couple of wee signage and graphics up on the black section at the top, so we'll come back out and do that later on. And then as you walk along the reception bit and then into the main gym section, we've got the band line at the bottom, which is 1,000 up for the ground level. And just to give a wee touch of privacy along where the machines are sitting if anybody's doing the deck doing any workouts, but it still gives visibility in the gym for a bit of promotion. And here's the inside as well, so we've got a wee one at the bottom of the door and then the main bank done with 1,000 high for the ground, just to hide the equipment. This stuff here will be sitting against the bottom of the windows there, so it's just to hide that, and if anybody's lying along the deck doing any workouts or anything like that, give them a bit of privacy if anybody walking along there, but again the top it's still exposed for people seeing into the facility. And then we've got the studio as well, which is these ones here, which is full frost as you see, just for any sessions are happening here. So that's the job all done now. You see the difference versus the start. It's a partial privacy job for the majority. It will only the studio getting full privacy. With the partial privacy, it just lets them hide any if there's any mess lying about the flare. If anybody lying down the flare as well, if they're absolutely knackered after work, you said. They're absolutely delighted with it. Again, we're going to come back out to the wee graphics along the top. And potentially another couple of frost windows on the side, but they're in 2 minds about doing them just now. So they're going to wait till the hoardings come down and decide on that. But other than that, like I said, you see the difference for the start. They're absolutely delighted. That's what we care about. Cheers guys.